everyone, it's Christina from Binkies and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to take a closer look at how to create the perfect Instagram post using our catalog of 3D models. We know that a lot of you are interested in using Studio in order to boost your audience's engagement on social media, and today I'm going to show you how to do just that. Remember, to use Studio, you don't have to have any particular design skills. So although today we're going to do everything from scratch, you can always choose any of our templates right here that fit your marketing needs. And always remember that we keep them coming. So I'm going to do everything alongside you today. So I'm not always going to be having my eyes focused on you because I have my eyes focused on my project. Shall we begin? The first thing we have to do is create a new image project by clicking on the button. Let's give it a name. I'm going to call it My Insta Project. And then we have to select the aspect ratio, basically how big or small our canvas is. Remember that when you're making an Instagram post or a LinkedIn post or even a Twitter post, it's good that you create a square post. You can go for a custom aspect ratio if that fits something with you by changing the numbers here. But the best thing to do is use the 1:1 because then when you're trying to upload what you made, you're not going to lose any corners or any visuals that you've made. Let's press create. I'm going to create a very simple Galaxy S23 post for you today. So I'm changing my device to a Galaxy S23. And I'm going to play around with the device, either using these buttons to do whatever I want, and clicking on it to move it around and making it bigger or smaller. All things which I can do with more preciseness using these buttons right here, which I'm gonna actually make 0 now so that I can start everything from scratch. You like to use the numbers when you want to be more precise. Because I want to let my creativity flow right now, I'm gonna use my mouse and move the device a little around. And also I'm gonna change the color because I love the Galaxy S23 in pink. I'm going to turn it around because I want every little detail of this amazing 3D to show in my project and make it smaller, bigger. I don't know yet. I'm going to decide once I get rid of this very plain transparent background. So what you want to do in order to change this background, you can either click on frame and then change the color of the background, and remember to make it as opaque, meaning as visible as you want. So I'm going to make it fully visible, why not? And then changing the color, which actually doesn't look that bad, but because I want to give it a little something extra, I'm going to add an image layer right here. So this is a folder where I keep everything Studio, and I'm going to go for the pink on pink. You want to make your frame even bigger to fit the canvas exactly. Yep. Oh, and I lost my device. Have no fear. You can either use the arrows right here or swap out the order from the layer panel. Because there is something like a shadow right here, which I want to enhance because it looks good. It looks like more realistic. I'm going to add another image layer, which you can do as many times as you want to serve the design of your project. And use the shadow that I made, which is practically a small black blur. Make it a little bigger, and then boom, put it under the device, and it looks like it's floating. So I'm gonna add my message now. There are 2 ways to do that. If you have ready-made messages that you use for your brand book, you can always add them as an extra image. But if you want to type in something very simple like new offers, you can always do so by adding the text right here on a new layer. It's very easy to move around. Just click on it, make it big, make it small, whatever you wish. I'm gonna type in new offers in all caps, of course, because I want it to be attention grabbing. And remember that you can always also upload your own font. So if you want to create something that is very on point for your brand, you can do that by uploading your own font in Studio. So I'm going to go for something a little bold, like this, and then I'm going to make it white. Yeah, and bigger. Okay, maybe not that big. Right here is fine, but I do think this is not a lot. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this device, meaning I'm going to have it twice. I can see it right here. And I'm going to move the one a little behind and also change the color. Yeah, I think that's better. But maybe I want to swap the colors out. So I'm going to make this green and then click on this. Make this pink. Yeah, that makes more sense. But now I'm missing a shadow. No problem. I can either do this all over again, or I can just click on this and duplicate it. There we go. That's perfect. Remember to add your logo. Always add your logo to stay on brand, like I'm gonna do for Studio right now. Ooh, maybe a little smaller. Yep, and you're all set. All you have to do now is save your project and download the frame. Remember, if you want to use the exact same type of post in order to stay on brand, but for different devices, you can do the same by adding a frame right here and then swapping out these devices with, let's say, the buds. If, for example, you have a costume offer and this in another color, or with two different phones, you can do this as many times as you like for as many devices as you want, just to make sure to save your work before exiting. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to contact us, and don't hesitate to leave a comment, follow, and subscribe. Thank you.